Iron Trader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. It's about 25 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. And today we're going to throw in Tesla, TSLA. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil. Your daily chart pretty much tells it all. Okay, so a quick review: left shoulder, head, right shoulder, bam, all the way on up. But look at here, see this? Double top situation. Now she's selling down. Okay, what do we have here? Double top situation, selling down. So now we got to see where this is all going to shake out. So let's look at the downside first. So today's low here, what we had is 82.10. But if you bring this right across here, okay, so we have the top of that candle at 81.90. You have 82.04. Right here is a really good support level, all the way here, even like the 81.79 level. Okay, so far today, you can see where it's holding it, but we did make a lower low and a lower high, and that's really never good. And that's usually the start of a slide on the way down. Okay, so what we look, if we cannot hold this when those futures open, watch those at 6 p.m. tonight. If it can't hold it, then what we're going to do is we look at the bottom of this candle at 81.38. We're going to look at the bottom of this candle at 80.97. We'll look at the bottom there, 80.51. And then we're going to come here to this 21-day. You got 80.34. And then we have 80.34 here on the 100-day. Those are going to be your next support level. So we just take one level at a time until we get right down here to your main levels. Okay. Now, obviously, if that's lost here, then we can come over here to your 50 SMA. You're looking at 79.40. And then we have your 200 SMA here. You're sitting at 79.30. Okay, so there's a lot of good support right here in this area. Now here on the upside, this is the key level right here is going to be that 82.49. That's what you need to get back above, like ASAP. Okay, if we can, then what we'll do is we just look to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 82.72, and then we're going to look at bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 83.02. Then we look at today's high, 83.32. Then we just ratchet it up. 83.64, we have 83.93, 84.38, and then 84.52. Those are going to be your resistant levels. Like obviously, if we can bust out above all of this here, then we can go and start ratcheting right up the top of here, 85.64. We can have 86.18, and then we can come all the way up here to the retest here of 86.67. But I always been pointing out here, see, we bring this price channel right across. See this, how we had that topping tail, 84.46. So you bring that right across, that's pretty much what you have. First candle came in 8 cents below. Second candle came in at 8 cents above. But realistically, right there, you could not close above that key level, that 84.46. So always look to the left of the chart because all your resistance levels, all your support levels are all sitting right there. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. But you had a double top situation. Now we're coming on the way down here. Okay, so again, when those futures open here at 6 p.m., just watch that 8 SMA. You need to get above that and close back above it to get the run. Now, again, we're holding this key nice support level here on the top of these candles here. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good here. But we got to see, maybe we're going to be trading another box scenario. And, I don't know. We got to see how this happens. But the double top situation, that's always a red flag situation for me. Okay? Now, look at your RSI here. You're curling on down. And now on your MACD, it's starting to roll over here. Okay, so we get that rollover. This is what you get. So just be very, very careful here. However, you do have the seasonality in play for you here. You're going to have pullbacks, not going straight up, but any kind of our more hurricanes that develop, summer driving here, August is a very, very volatile month. And then you can run that hurricane season all the way up to September. So don't get too bearish. If this happens to come down to this, all the way down to this area, that might be a good buying opportunity here to take it back long. We got to see how that's all going to shake out here. Just like we had here when it sold off, it held right down to that 50 SMA here and then rallied right back up to that 21-day here. So don't get, too bearish here. But again, we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily chart. Now you can see here, nothing has really changed except today we have ourselves a nice green candle, maybe a little bit oversold conditions kind of going on here. But you still have a lower high and a lower low here. But again, don't get too bearish here. Again, this might be just a nice good run up here into that 200 SMA here. Watch them futures at 6 p.m. Watch the high, the low, and the close on this candle. Let's just see where we stand. Okay, so now if this runs up here, this is the target. So far today, we got, I should say, got as high as 2.39. But what you're really looking for is the bottom of that candle. That's at 2.41. Okay, that's going to be key. And then we're going to be looking here at that 200-day. You're looking at 2.46. Right above that, you have this 8 SMA at 2.51. And then we have that 50-day at 2.529. Okay, so right here is all very, very key resistant levels. Now, obviously, if we can get above that, then what we can do here, we can look here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 2.59. We look to the top of this candle. You're looking at 2.60 here, okay? Then we can just follow right on up here. You got 2.63 going on here. You got 2.67. And then what we have here is you have 2.73. And then we have your 21 SMA here at 2.738. But, it's got to get through all of this here. This could be just a little relief rally here going up there. So watch that 200-day. I know it could have a couple more days of the relief rally here going up higher. So just watch that key 200-day on the upside, that 8 SMA here on the upside, and then that 50-day, okay? Very, very key. Now, say this, we watch the futures and it comes right on off here. Well, we had this low here today of 2.26, and we'll say, well, where did that come from? Look to the left of the chart. What do you got right there? 2.26. Okay, that is your support. Now, again, if that is lost here, then we just come right down to the next level here. You got 2.24. Then you have 2.21. Then we just follow here. You got 2.16, and then we have 2.15, and then here's your big boy right here at 2.14. Okay, right now here it looks like here that this RSI turned up, but that doesn't mean that can go right back on down again here, just like what we had the situation here. It came all on down, looks like it was curling up, and then came right back down. So let's just not have any opinion. Let's just trade these charts and see what they all going to shake out to. Now, your green is still below the red, doesn't show any signs of curling up here because you really didn't do a whole lot today. However, in UNG, I scalped it. You had a good range there, just in regular hours, 15.69 and on a low, and 15.96 on the high side. So that one actually wasn't too bad. I scalped 25 cents out of it today, so I was happy with the UNG here on the long. But I'm not going to take any trade here on the short side until I can see exactly if this is just a one-day deal, or is it going to rally up to that 200-day, the 50-day, and the 8-day, or is it going to blow past all that and get to the 21-day, or is she going to fall off the map? Okay, so right now I have no position in natural gas. We got to see how it's all going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here now at Tesla, TSLA. Okay, here we have Tesla, your daily chart. Now, today so far, what did we get for a high? Okay, so you had 2.5944. So why did it stop there? Well, you just look right to the left of the chart here. Okay, that's all we have to do. What do we get? That's 2.58. Right there's the next one. This is what we're looking for, 2.5984. Okay, so that was your resistance. Now, again, if this can move up tomorrow, then what we do is we just watch this right here, 2.6334, and then we're going to watch your top of this is going to be 2.65.13. That's what your next level is going to be. Then what we do is say just keeps right on running here, okay? Then what we do is just go right to the left here, follow that price channel right across. What do you got there? You got 2.68, and then we'll take this price channel across. What do we have? 2.73.93, and then we'll come right up on top of here at 2.278.98. Okay, so just watch here right to the left. But then what the level we're looking for here is going to be this 2.65, 265.13 level. That's what we're looking for here if it keeps right on running. And then we just come right there, 2.68. 268, and we have 273.93, and then we'll look right up here at 278.98. Now, again, if it keeps right on running, then what we have here is you have this gap. See this gap right here? Okay, that's 280.93. That's going to be a big target if it keeps right on running. And then we look at the bottom of this candle here. Okay, you're looking at 289.52. So your gap, your fill, and then 299.29. That is going to be your breakout. You break above that, then you're going to rally towards that 300 mark. Not right away, but this all starts in increments. It goes, 3.25, 350, 375, then 3/4. But again, you still got a long way up here. However, when you look at the RSI, you're getting into nosebleed territory. This is like an overbought condition here. Same way here. Now, this curled up very, very nicely here, but you are getting way here into your upper levels here. So this here will probably need a break. Now, again, we have a topping tail, but it's a green candle. It's not that reversal, that red candle situation, okay? So that's what you want to watch. But again, we got to see how that all shakes out. So we had this topping tail kind of situation here. Then it came down, went sideways, and held that 100-day. But we got to see how this is. So what you want to do is just trade against this, okay? So you want to look at that 259.44 and then that low at 244.57. That's what you want to trade. If that is lost here, then we just keep following these candles all the way down. So you got 242.46 here, and then we have a lot of gaps going on, which I always never really like. Okay, so you look at this gap here. The low of it is 234.25. There's your gap. And then we look to the top of this candle here. Okay, you're looking at 231.30. Okay, so your gap, your fill. And then we look to the bottom of this candle here. Okay, 218.06. And then we have the top here, 213.23. Another gap, another fill. And then we have your 8 days in the center there, 222.82. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out now. Is that going to be it? Is that the top for now? But what you want to do is trade against it because you have a green candle. So let's just see how that all shakes out there on tomorrow. But again, if it breaks up higher, you know where it's going to go. Okay. Bottom line here, you just follow here. You're looking at that price channel right across. That's what you're looking at. Okay. 265.13. If it breaks out higher than that, this is what you're looking at. 268.60. Okay, and then we'll come right here, 273.93, and then we're going to look right up there at 278.98. And then we have your gap, your fill, and then your big retest. Okay, so that is your upside situation. Your downside here, just watch these gaps and fills, and then we watch that 8 day, and we watch that 200 day at 205.42. But again, you have your green going up, your 21 day going up, your 8 going up here. But this took a really good violet move all the way on up here. It's probably going to go sideways here to down. We got to see how it's going to shake out. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning here before 8 o'clock, and we will review crude oil here and natural gas. Okay, thanks for watching.